Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Turn my fucking mic back on. That's not funny.
You're a piece of shit.
Hello, Brendan.
What's up, Doc?
How are you?
Oh, I'm fair to middling.
You just got off work.
Did.
How was it?
It was long
Yeah.
and strong. Trying to get the friction on. So, fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas.
Yeah.
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 Shake it.
Shake that healthy butt. Baby got back. Anyways, so this is episode 32 of the podcast. Thanks everybody for listening. And I'm Trey, and that is Brandon. And
I'm Brandon and you're Trey.
yeah, we're hard to entertain.
Your mama.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah. All right. So
Let's jump into the news.
the news.
Oh, we don't do news here?
No.
Oh.
Although we tend to do sports for some reason.
Speaking of sports.
How about Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, fucking 3 plays on number 4. Goodbye, Achilles, you dumb bitch.
Pop.
Dumbass bitch.
How about them Cowboys though? Woo!
Ooh, if you're a Giants fan, you must be
Laid
hurting.
the hammer down.
Yeah, it was a good week.
You know what that means? Super Bowl. We're going to the bowl, baby.
Probably not.
You know what? You got to be a little more positive than that.
Probably not. That's not great.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Yeah. Good defense can make up for a shitty offense.
Yeah, well, I'll tell the Bears that.
Yeah, well.
Well, not the current Bears, but the old Bears when they had
No
Rex.
Bears.
Rex Grossman.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back midweek. Yeah, he's going to stop that. So let's get into these trailers.
Huh? What trailer? The
The-
double wide?
No, not the double wide.
Oh, these trailers?
Yes. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time.
Trey was the trailers.
Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
Time for the trailers, dumb bitches.
Nice. All right. So first up this week, I have there's a straight to video. There's a Scooby Doo and Crypto 2. If you like those Scooby Doo movies, they're fun.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yep.
Where are you?
Uh-huh.
Got so much to do now.
Yes, indeed.
Scooby Dooby Doo. Meow.
So that's coming out September 26th. That should be fun. It's Justice League gets taken, and so Crypto and the Scooby Gang have to get them back.
Okay.
Anyways, so next I have a movie called Leo. This is coming out on November 21st. This is about it's a lizard, and he's being played by Adam Sandler, and his buddy in his little aquarium. He's a just named Turtle, and it's played by Bill Burr.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So it should be good. It's a animated comedy, and I'm down for it.
Okay. Alrighty.
Next, I have they did another full length trailer for the Godzilla -1 coming out December 1st.
Gross.
If you're a fan of the older Godzilla films, this will be one that you'll be looking forward to. So October 6th, we have Exorcist Believer. This one looks pretty creepy.
Is that the one with the possibly about the 2 girls?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it looks kind of good.
Yeah, they go out in the forest and come back, and all of a sudden they're possessed. So
Yeah. Did you see the trailer for they've put some stuff out for the new Hunger Games?
I did.
It's not trailer, but the character shots and stuff like that.
Right.
Looks interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Next thing I have for you is
Napoleon.
Napoleon. Well, we did
that
that
was
2
good.
weeks ago.
Did we? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So in November, there's a slasher called Thanksgiving. It's a guy dressed up in a pilgrim costume. Like, if you're into the Scream or Black Christmas or any of that, Thanksgiving's probably in that same vein. I'll probably give that a watch.
I just saw it. It was out on my birthday.
Yeah. So we got Bike Riders. This comes out December 1st. It's got Austin Butler in it and Tom Hardy.
Okay, it's like almost looks like Sons of Anarchy
Yes.
in that same vein.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that looks interesting. The next I have it's called The Burial. This has got Jamie Foxx, Tommy Lee Jones, and then it's got was it Turner Smollett. This is coming out October the 13th
mm-hmm.
on the Flicks or on Amazon Prime actually,
Okay.
and in theaters October the 6th. It's a courtroom drama.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good to me.
Yep. I recommend that. It should be good. I have Nida. This is got Jodie Foster and Annette Bening in it. This is
Okay.
coming out October the 3rd on Netflix. This is where this lady's trying to swim from America to Cuba, and
Don't they normally do it the other way around?
I guess, but so I mean, this should be fun. I like Jodie Foster. Um, Next thing I have is Pain Hustlers. This comes out October 27th. This has got Chris Evans in it and Emily Blunt. I think it's another take on
the
like,
opiate shit.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like those two actors, so I mean, they could probably make it good. We've seen it a lot here lately, but yeah. So Studio Ghibli is putting out another Miyazaki film.
Okay.
This is coming out December the 8th. It's called The Boy and His Heron, and the Heron.
Okay.
If you're really into these, they kind of all have kind of the same theme. A lot of melty people for some reason in all of his movies,
Mm-hmm.
and people that turn into birds usually.
Yeah.
So
And there's always like a character who eats kids or something.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. So, but I mean, they're always beautiful and they're all hand drawn, and they don't do a lot of those anymore.
Beautiful.
So that should be fun. So they're doing another Chicken Run film. If you're into those, this comes out December
You mean
15th.
like the actual like a sequel?
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm in for that.
This is called Chicken Run: Dawn of the Nugget,
Hell yeah.
and this is like I said, it's coming out December 15th, and it's
I
going to be
love
on
that
Netflix.
movie.
So
So it's just like number 2 of Follow Up to Chicken Run?
yeah, so the first
Fuck
one.
yeah.
So they said the first time we tried to escape the the factory. This
now
time
we're going back to kill
we're
him.
breaking in.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I watch shit out of that.
so that should be fun. I have let's see what is this. I got okay. So Apple Plus is doing a Monarch TV show called Monarch: The Legacy of Monsters, and it's gonna be
What the fuck that means? Can you Monarch? What are you talking about?
Monarch is the current Godzilla film.
It's like the King Kong Godzilla shit.
Yeah, so it's the company Monarch
Ow.
is the ones who like study all the monsters,
Okay.
and so this is gonna be it's starring Kurt Russell, and it's gonna be like I guess through time how they've been studying the monsters and kind of give you more fill in the blanks between
Okay.
movies.
Okay.
Should be interesting. There's a movie called The Book of Clarence. It's starring the guy. What was the guy from the new Haunted Mansion movie?
I don't know.
Well, it's
You know who you're talking about?
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
pushing.
the guy from ATL. But he's playing a guy who wants to be Jesus in that time,
Yeah, I think I've seen this. Looks
and
pretty funny.
he's like pulling like scams and stuff.
It's like a satire movie, right?
I think it's supposed to be. So they look
Hey,
interesting.
God walked on water. Yeah, but that water was 3 inches deep. It just looked like he was walking on water. It wasn't really.
We have I also have a movie called The Quiz Lady. This is coming out November 3rd.
This got Aquafina in it.
Yeah, it does. And Will Ferrell. And so it's about a girl who her mother dies, and so she ends up having to pay debts back, and she's really good at these like quiz shows.
Quizzies, so
She's gonna go on there and try to win some money.
Yeah, it's like a comedy.
I like Aquafina. I got I think that's about it. I mean, they did a brief teaser for the Aquaman 2.
Oof.
And it looks like I've read a lot of stories saying
About-
that Warner Brothers is like, yeah, we're not backing this.
They're talking about they may just shelf it.
Nah, it's too late.
Too much money into
They're not gonna show these trailers and then shelf it
Shelf?
before it comes out.
Batgirl.
Well, yeah, but they never showed a trailer for that.
Yeah, but they're saying it's so bad that it might do they might spend more money on advertising.
Yeah.
So I anticipate, because I think it's so bad, that you're not going to see a lot of advertisements for it.
Oh, probably
They're
not.
just going to be like,
You'll see this one trailer and that'll be it.
Yeah, they're
and
not
then-
going to do like the whole McDonald's fast food.
No, not at all.
All the other shit. They're like, we're not putting a bunch of money in this.
I'm sure this will be a very quick HBO Max pickup.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
To say fucking watch this. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
But I hammered it out, guys. That's a lot of trailers. Over 20. So that's it.
I can't even count that high.
I didn't figure you could, but here we
Oh,
are.
Fuck yourself, Trey.
How about that? You're pretty successful for not being able to count past 20.
Yep. You know what they say? You can count to 19. You're good.
I don't know if that's a saying, but
I've heard it.
so
I've heard it before.
You have any trailers that you saw that I didn't mention?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Good enough. All right. So right into TV shows. It's TV time, Brandon.
Hey, Trey. What? Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! All right, Brandon.
All right, I'm going to put this out there right now.
Oh my God, here we go again. He didn't watch shit, did you?
I watched some TV,
Okay.
but I did not watch Ahsoka
Okay.
because I figured I'm going to want to wait until it's all out
Okay.
and watch all back to back.
Okay.
So, are you going to talk about it?
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Oh,
I won't do that to you.
okay. I heard
Okay.
it was fantastic.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it.
Is this true? We're talking about TV time. Fucking go into it, bitch.
Oh, we'll just go to Ahsoka right off the bat. Yeah, it's really good. It's
It's on par with Mandalorian.
it might be better.
Ooh. I heard there's a really cool Anakin Skywalker situation.
Yes.
And then the battle in the last episode was pretty dope, is what I'm hearing.
So you're
It's all over my medias.
so you're describing pretty much everything that happened in the last episode.
Okay. Because all over my medias, everyone's like, "Oh my god, this is the best lightsaber battle since."
Yeah. So I haven't seen yesterday's episode.
Okay.
But the one before that, yes, was the Anakin
Okay.
appearance.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's been really good. Like I told you before, you do want to brush up a little bit on Rebels because the beginning of the show,
I'm a rebel.
even if you just go in there and like
I'm
wanted,
dead or alive.
well, you're just gonna want to maybe if you just read the synopsis or something.
I'm not gonna read it.
Okay, well, I'm just
All
trying.
right. Well, how much is this Rebels I gotta watch?
They just mentioned characters.
On a scale of 1 to the entire thing, how much I gotta watch?
I don't know. I didn't watch any of it.
God damn it, Troy.
I know.
How many? Isn't it like 5 seasons? Didn't we look this up?
It's 5 or 6 seasons.
Because they didn't wrap it. They wrapped it up just recently because everyone was like, "Oh my god, there wasn't a real ending," because they canceled it. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, here you go." And
Yeah,
they're like, they probably like, "We need this for Ahsoka." So
So you watched The Mandalorian. You know the episode where she's in it.
Yeah.
And there's
picks
the,
up from there.
the witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It picks up from there.
Fucking bitch.
Yep.
That fucking bitch.
Yep. So I mean, it's really good. I recommend anybody that enjoyed any of the animated films coming out, like
And if you like
Rebels, Clone Wars.
Mandalorian though, right? If you're a Mandalorian, you should.
Oh yeah, if you like that, you'll like
Okay.
this too.
All right. All right. I'll go. Bitch, put your notebook down. So surprisingly,
Surprise.
I've watched One Piece, the live action adaptation.
Real quick, I wanted to try to watch some of this anime.
Yeah.
But
Don't watch the anime.
the problem I have is there are so many fucking movies of this One Piece show, and I'm like, do I need to watch any of that? And there's like 100 episodes of the TV show.
No, there's a little bit more than that.
Well, yeah, but I'm
There's
just
not.
saying-
There's 1,000 episodes.
Oh, yeah, I'm not watching that.
Okay, so let me put it this way. I did not watch one One Piece show.
Right, but
So
this
I-
the TV
Shayna-
show is like 10
right.
episodes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or 8.
Shayna watched a lot of it.
Okay.
And so I was just like, I'm not watching this shit. So she kind of just filled me in
Yeah.
on stuff that they don't really explain too well.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, okay, no, this is important, or no, this is a throwaway. And she's watched a lot more, and so she's kind of been like, yeah, this isn't really accurate to what it is, or oh yeah, this is pretty accurate.
Okay.
She even liked it. She said that it did a good job. Okay, so I'll say this: I did like it. I do like it.
Okay.
I don't like a lot of the adaptations, so I didn't like the Death Note, even though I didn't watch all the Death Note.
Okay.
I just went straight into the live action. And I didn't like it,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't like the starts with a K. Kinyasha.
Inuyasha?
No, it starts with a K. You watched it. It has a K in it.
Rurouni Kenshin?
Rurouni Kenshin. They have that on Netflix.
Okay, I didn't.
It's
see
a live action made in Japan though, so
Okay.
it's a little different. It's not as
yeah, so
high
it's
budget.
dubbed and all that.
It's trash.
They also did a Full Metal Alchemist.
Also trash. I think. This is the only one I've seen that I really like because I thought it was fun. And you know what? Why I like it? The characters, the actor and actresses.
So Luffy is a wannabe pirate.
He's a pirate.
Yeah, and he wants to get a
Fucking
crew.
wannabe
And he gets
asshole.
and so the first couple episodes is getting the crew together, right?
Yeah, it's like a serial. Like for one episode, he gets one person, and then the next person, and the next
Yeah.
person, until he builds his actual crew. She said it takes like seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and they condense it. But she said it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good job. I thought it was good. The effects were pretty good because they do have superpowers. Certain ones do.
Yeah, he can
Not-
stretch.
not
'cause
everyone.
He eats the fruit.
Yeah, he eats but all the big baddies all have eaten a fruit,
Isn't
so
it-
they all have their own
Isn't it
special
like gungo fruit or something?
gum fruit,
Yeah,
something like
okay.
that. So like the first big baddie can he's a clown and he can take he slices into pieces like
Oh, okay.
and then like it's like one and you know so it's good.
Right.
I enjoyed it a lot. I was pretty good. I mean the again the reason I liked it is because the main character Luffy,
Yeah.
the guy who plays him,
Uh-huh.
he's good. He's good. He's enjoyable. He's
So-
charismatic.
Because I've been looking at it, and they keep on showing these trailers for it. And
I think
So give
you
it a
like
go?
enough anime
right.
where I think you would still because there's like sword fighting and there's
Right,
like a
right.
samurai guy to the point where it tells you enough. Like if
Uh-huh.
Shannon wasn't there, I would still get it. Like
Right.
I wouldn't be like, oh my god. It's just like, oh well, this person's important, type of thing, or oh they changed this. So overall, though, it doesn't really.
No, it doesn't change anything.
I was if she wasn't there, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I don't know what's
Oh my
going
God, I
on.
got what this came from.
But no, I enjoyed it. I would say give it a go. It's like eight or 10 episodes. I mean,
Okay.
it's not 40 minutes per episode, so it's not a whole bunch of your time.
Perfect. I would definitely give it a watch.
And it did so good. It's the best. It's the best. Real quick, as far as the adaptations,
mhm.
it's already greenlit for season 2.
Oh, perfect.
So it's doing good enough to where they're like, okay, we can go season 2.
I was listening to another one of my podcasts, and they talk about they actually do the comic books
Mm-hmm.
or the manga,
Yeah.
and so he said that an episode is equivalent to like a couple volumes,
Yeah.
because they get way more in depth in the manga.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
And they, and just like DBZ,
Yeah.
there's so many filler episodes. And,
yeah,
and all this crap where you're just like,
so
if
then
you
that-
actually go back into like, if you watch like the original Dragon Ball Z, you could probably go
well,
chop it down almost 5, like it's
you re-
almost
you
half
re-
of it.
You remember they actually did that.
Yeah,
came-
Zen or whatever.
Yeah, they Kai,
Kai, but then they had to change. They changed a couple of the voice actors.
and they cut the funny episodes out, like
Yeah.
like Goku getting his driver's license.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. There's some. Yeah, it's like don't do it the wrong way. Like
Right.
cut out the dumb shit.
Cut out the 3 episodes of powering up.
Yeah, fucking
Let's-
hell. But it for that though, not to go on a tangent.
Mm.
You're so used to the original voice actor for Gohan and Piccolo.
Yeah.
That you're just like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
This isn't right.
Yeah,
And I think
It-
they died.
it
Didn't
throws it off.
they? Didn't they die?
I think they just redid the voice acting to
I
clean
thought
up
they-
some stuff.
Yeah, but I thought they
It's
died.
possible.
That's why they couldn't use the original.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Maybe.
either way, I'm not that much into anime to know that. So,
Yeah.
but I would say One Piece, give it a go. You'll probably like it. I
Cool.
think. Maybe,
Very cool.
Maybe not.
So I watched Painkiller. This is a Hulu.
Hello?
Huh?
Hello.
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 Hello. They did their take on the
Opiate.
OxyContin.
Yeah, it's what's his name? From
Ferris
Birdman.
Bueller.
Yeah, but isn't one of the guys? Isn't what's his name? Vulture.
No, that was in the other one.
Oh,
So
getting it. There's so many of them now.
So that one,
Hard
that one was different, but this one's good as well. It's a different take. It's Ferris Bueller. It plays the head of the pharmaceutical company. Yeah, I don't think I liked it quite as much, because Kevin Conroy wasn't in this.
Okay.
And I like the actors in the other version of this opioid show.
Okay.
They're both about the same length amount of episodes. And I think Hulu did both of them, to be honest.
Okay.
But Yeah, I would give it a watch if you enjoy the facets of seeing this crisis and seeing different perspectives of how it went about. You had the people that were pushing the product. You had the actual Sackler family as they were trying to figure out how to make more money off the product, and you got to see. Some of the actual doctors, how they were manipulated into prescribing it.
Yeah, and when they were told that it was non-addictive,
Yeah,
non-habit forming, and it's quite the opposite, and they knew it. Too.
you got to see so something they did on this one they didn't do in the last one
Mm.
was that they showed they told the story of how the FDA guy actually approved it, the OxyContin, and so they put him in a room in a
Yeah.
hotel for 3 days, and they don't know they still haven't said what happened
Hmm.
in those 3 days, but he turned them down a bunch of times, and then after 3 days in this hotel, it got pushed through, and then this guy got rich, and he started working.
Yeah.
He went and worked for them after
Yeah,
the fact.
there's certain jobs. Not to get into there's certain jobs that once you work it, there should be a 10-year moratorium on you working. Let's say you're a regulator of an industry.
Mhm.
There should be a 10-year moratorium on you one owning stock in said industry
Right.
and two working for any company that's related to industry. So it's crazy that a guy can go in and be the head of oil and agriculture, and then the year after he's out of office he is the head of ExxonMobil.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it's insane.
it's a conflict of interest.
It's insane.
You're gonna help them so this way they can help you get a job.
Look
later.
at all the heads of the Fed of the of like I forget the SEC.
Uh-huh.
They regulate the stock market. All the heads, the year after they stop working there, they all of a sudden get jobs at like Bear Stearns and Bank of America and Wells Fargo and all these other companies
Mm.
where they'd had all this deregulation and shit. It's insane. So stuff like that where I hear that the FDA, like the people approve it, and if you look into it, it's insane the corruption
Yeah.
of basically you pay enough money, they're going to approve whatever you want to.
Pharmaceuticals being approved by the FDA.
Well, I mean, you look at these products too, and the fines too don't match the crime.
No.
I mean, these guys are being fined, something like $9 or $8 billion.
Yeah.
Be with a bill, which that's a lot of money. Yeah, then you learn that they made like $900 billion
Mhm.
off the product. So they're like, oh yeah, we'll pay a $9 billion fine if we made another $892 billion.
Yeah, they had
It's insane.
yeah, they ended up for them, the Sacklers, they ended up having to claim bankruptcy.
Yeah, and then no one gets anything.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, all these people are still waiting for their settlement.
Yeah, they'll never get it.
Yeah.
They'll never see that money. But then the corporation that it turns into is just fine. It just keeps trucking along. There's
Yeah.
no jail time. You put one of these people in jail,
Yeah.
it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Just think about the 2008 crisis.
Yeah.
Guess who went to jail? One person.
Yeah. But
Destroying the economy. One person goes to jail. Everyone else, no fines. A lot of the fines even got reversed.
yeah,
It's crazy. It's
they
insane.
got bailed out and fixed. And
So it's hard for me to watch those because I get pissed off.
yeah,
Because I'm just like, these fucking assholes.
I just think it's interesting. So Dope Sick was the one
Okay.
one before this.
Right,
and this
right,
is
right, right.
Painkiller.
Right.
They're both really good.
Right.
But I would recommend the Dope Sick over it because I
Okay.
liked.
The actors
But
more.
to be honest, they both kind of took the same direction.
Yeah.
You got to see, and it's so each there's like 4 different perspectives in both series, and they're both kind of. It's just in the other one, it was the guy who it was a guy who was the pusher, and this one was a girl, and yeah, I would recommend it. I would recommend both of them, but like I said, if you wanted to pick one or the over, I would go with Dope Sick over Painkiller. Do you have any other TV shows? Okay, so I watched Shane Gillis's Beautiful Dogs
Oh, I was gonna do that in movies.
on Netflix. Well, I don't consider that a
It is a movie.
okay.
It's not a TV show. Keep it pushing.
Okay, well then we'll go back to that then. I actually watched Scouts Honor on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I wanted to watch that. Was that rough? to Watch.
It's real bad. Yeah, it's sad to see that. So this series about the Boy Scouts and a lot of molestation happened
Mm-hmm.
within these scout troops, and so It's just talking about how the actual whole thing didn't have a way for these boys to be protected,
Mm.
and they kind of were told not to tell like people about what's going on, and
Right.
so you got to see. There was a gentleman who went and he worked and he was trying to figure out. His name was I think it was Michael Johnson. I
Okay.
think so. And oh yes, what it is, Michael Johnson, and he was just the guy who was trying to figure out how to set up a better way of helping these kids if something like that happened.
Right.
And so it was just sad to see how much of this stuff got covered up by the actual corporation of the Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah.
And you got to see a lot of these guys telling their stories and how it really messed their life up, and because they were never the same after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And it's sad because these kids, they really trusted their troop leaders,
Yeah.
and you know, and they were told by the Boy Scouts of America that if something like this happens, you're supposed to tell someone you trust in within the troop,
Right.
and that's the person they trust. So
Right.
they don't tell anybody, or nothing ever
Right.
happens. And
Yeah.
so finally, a lot of these guys that were actually doing it. I mean, some of them got caught, but
Yeah, I would assume it's kind of similar to like the Catholic priest stuff, where it's just like
yeah,
you're supposed to tell someone high up in the church, and the highest person you know up in the church is the person who
that did it to you.
that did it to you. And so you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? And then you go tell the police, and the police go and say, well,
Yeah, and you see that there were like 82,000
Mhm.
cases of this happening, and it's like
it's
How
as
did-
a parent, you go into these things and you trust that person's been vetted, that person's been had background checks and all this stuff. And I think obviously I would assume most of this happened in the late '90s, early 2000s.
it's still happening today.
Still, that's crazy because like as a dad, like there is no way in hell my daughter's being anywhere with anyone I don't thoroughly know and trust.
Right.
Like that's in today's world,
Mm-hmm.
it's insanity.
Well, that's part of the problem is that
You think you trust them.
well, they were telling these mother and fathers
Yeah.
that were letting their kids go into these troops that we vetted these guys. And they didn't.
Yeah. Well, and even then though, I wouldn't even like if I didn't know that. Like, let's say it was like a dad,
Mm-hmm.
let's say it was like a guy I grew up with,
Yeah.
and I knew him. And he's like, oh hey, I'm a Boy Scouts leader,
Yeah.
and so we're doing a troop. Do you want
Uh-huh.
your kid in it?
Yeah.
That's different.
Right.
If there was just like she went to school and they're like, oh, we're starting this troop, and Steve's dad that is in my same class, his dad's doing it, I'm like, go fuck yourself. You're not doing it. Sorry.
Yeah, but
I in this day and age with the priests, with the boy, the Boy Scouts thing, with general people you don't know.
yeah.
I mean, how many stories do you hear of just like the guy next door? I never thought it would be that guy, and it is. And so to me, it's just like, Delilah, like she can go hang out with her friends as long as she's not in their house.
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I just think I would definitely recommend it. I think it's very interesting, and I think it's very sad how they tried to cover up this. And I'm glad that it's come out, and I hope that it kind of helps people that are having these issues that they can come out and let somebody know.
Well, a lot of times too, just like Spotlight and what's that movie I just watched, Trey? The one that we talked about a little bit that was getting downplayed for whatever reason.
The military one, the Sound.
The Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, yeah.
That more than anything, regardless of it's not going to really change, it's not going to stop it. But
Right.
what it will do is bring attention to it.
That's good.
What it will do is say, hey, if your kid's in this, or you go to church, or your kid is, has this weird opportunity or whatever,
Right.
that you're vetting it before
Right.
you let them do it.
Just-
At least.
just-
Or you have a second to talk to them like, hey, if you ever feel uncomfortable around anybody,
Right.
like, unfortunately, you have to have those conversations with your kids now.
Uh-huh.
Like, I had to have the conversation with Delilah, like, hey, if you're ever with someone and you start feeling uncomfortable, and you have to talk to them like, hey, this is the area people, this
Right.
is your personal area,
Right.
and if anyone tries to touch it or be around you or do weird, you
Yeah.
gotta let Dad know. You're not in trouble. You're never in trouble.
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
You got this thing right here.
Yeah.
You call me.
You
right
call
away.
me. Yeah. I was like, the first thing you do is you scream and run.
Right.
Scream and run.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just sucks though, because you don't want to have those conversations with your kids.
Right.
And you want to trust the people in the communities, and you want to let them go out and be kids, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you have a duty to your kids to protect them more than anything.
Of course.
Because I would murder someone.
Makes
I'd
sense.
be like, well, you're gonna see me in jail because there's nothing a cop or anyone could do to stop me.
Don't
from
worry,
murder.
Brandon. I got your back.
I'm just saying.
Tara's getting you out.
Yeah, there's nothing in this world that could stop me from murdering that person.
That makes sense.
That's just the way it is, and I don't care. That may sound insane, but
Right.
that's just someone hurts Delilah, they're dying.
Well,
That's
that makes
just how-
sense.
But that's just it's sad. It sucks because like
is.
I remember us just running around like hoodlums
Yeah.
until the lights came on, and I was like Delilah can't do that.
No.
And we lived in a much spread out and worse neighborhoods
Then we live
than
now?
we live in now.
Oh, yeah.
And even now, she's got a tracker. I can see where she's at.
Right.
I can see, she knows to call me. She has to check in. She
Right.
can't be in people's houses. We can have kids over at my house because I trust me.
Right.
But I was like, you can't go in people's houses
That
unless
makes sense.
I meet their parents and I feel comfortable. Even then, it's just like,
Right. Yeah. So.
So it's rough. Sorry to bring the cast down a little bit
Well, it's just eye opening, and it's good to see that it's good to see that they have these things out there to
Yeah.
let these parents
there.
know.
Speaking of which,
Keep your eyes open.
if you like that, go watch Spotlight.
Yeah.
That's a
I'll watch that one.
fantastic movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've seen that at least 10 times.
Yeah.
I love that movie. Mark Ruffalo, J.K. Simmons, what's his name that played Birdman?
I just said Kevin Costner.
Kevin-
No, not Kevin Costner. Kevin something other.
Yeah. That plays Vulture. He's like the main guy. It's got Sheeby, who played Wolverine, not Sabretooth,
Oh, I don't know.
in the original X-Men. Live.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, whatever. He's in it. That is a great watch. I think it's on HBO maybe right now.
Right.
Great watch. If you watch that, that's a great watch, and that has to deal. That's a theatrical movie about the priest touchy in the
Yeah.
80s.
They found out that the priests were moving
90s.
from.
No, early 2000s. No, early 2000s because
Yeah, they were
it
moving
was about
from
internet.
city to city.
Yeah, it was internet. Internet was just becoming a big thing. So yeah, it was
Right.
about internet.
Yeah.
So give that a watch too if you haven't watched that. Okay,
Definitely,
sorry.
definitely.
Back to the TV.
Fun.
I've gotten into Suits.
Okay.
It's not a new show. It's an
Yeah,
older
old.
show.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix though.
Uh-huh.
It's funny. It's become Netflix #1 watched show.
Right.
#1
Yeah,
by
when they-
like a lot.
It tends to happen with Netflix when they bring out a show that's been syndicated a lot.
Mhm.
They finally get it, and
Yeah.
so then it becomes popular.
And it's
again.
weird too. Like and you know what? It's funny. TikTok helps those shows become popular.
right? Because
Because what happens? Yeah, and people are like, "Oh shit, that's kind of interesting," and then they'll go look where that show is, and it's on Netflix, and then they start watching it. They watch the whole entire thing.
yeah,
It's courtroom drama.
right.
So I'll just leave it there. It's just courtroom drama. So nothing really more to it than that. It's
Okay.
just good characters. Big thing is Meghan Markle. That's where she got. The last thing she did was that
Okay.
show. And so that was her last. I think she wasn't even in the last couple seasons because she had quit the show.
Already blown up by then.
Yeah, and I think she started dating the prince. So
Oh, okay.
Prince Harry. So
Yeah. And so you would definitely recommend this.
yeah, I enjoyed it.
How many
It's
seasons?
8
Okay. Not bad,
seasons.
not bad.
Episodes are about 35 minutes long,
That's not bad.
40
Not bad at
minutes,
all.
somewhere around there.
One of those where you
Interesting.
can jump in real quick, watch an episode. And
Yeah,
go,
you could watch 3 or 4 episodes and then turn it off or
Yeah.
fall asleep or whatever, and you kind of can pick it up wherever.
Very nice. So I went in the old Disney Plus and I watched the Groot season 2.
Oh, is that out?
Little shorts.
Oh, was that good? Just as good as the first one?
I if not better.
Oh, nice.
It made me laugh. They were funny, and it's just fun.
They're like
It-
5 minutes a
it's
pop.
yeah, they're like 7 to 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah, they're fun and something you can watch with your kids.
Nice.
Good show. All right.
Nice.
I think that's all the TV shows I have for this week.
Yeah, it's kind of the start of the end of the summer, start of the fall season. So there's
Mhm.
shows are wrapping up. No new shows are going to start until the fall kind of rolls around. So early October is kind of when all the new shows will start popping out on all the syndications and stuff.
Right.
So there'll be a bunch of stuff on Netflix, Hulu, HBO, and then all the ABC, Fox, all that shit. And
Yep. Well,
and be honest with you, football's going to dominate most of my nights moving forward here.
just like tomorrow.
Yeah, we got Thursday night football.
Yep.
We've got Saturday college all day.
Yep.
We've got Sunday NFL all day, and then Monday night
And the
football.
Monday. Uh-huh.
And so then TV shows you get Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Friday's for the boys.
For you, but not for
yeah, and then Tuesday, Wednesday you got video games. When are you gonna put in TV?
me. You never.
At work.
Not gonna happen.
At work.
All right. So
Oh, let's gonna move to the
the premiere
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
It's a movie premiere.
It's a movie. It's a premiere of a movie.
Alrighty then. So I guess we've already
Let's
talked
get
about
ready
one.
to rumble.
We talked about this Shane
Shane
Gillis.
Gillis, Beautiful Dogs.
Yeah. All right. Well, what did you think about it first?
First of all,
Okay.
I will preface it by saying, I've seen he had a Netflix or not Netflix, HBO, YouTube mini special he put out
Okay.
just a few months ago, as well as I watch a lot of things he's on podcasts with.
Right. I watched
So I'm
Joe
very-
Rogan.
I'm very familiar. He goes on Kill Tony, which I
Yeah.
watch a lot.
Uh-huh.
Joe Rogan,
Yep.
a bunch. He has his own podcast. So I'll preface by saying that, and
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious.
Okay. Well, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you thought it was stupid.
So I watched Joe Rogan. He is much funnier on Joe Rogan. I thought his special was real dry. I didn't think
Oh,
I didn't think it was very funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I giggled a little bit, but I'm like, it was kind of boring.
Okay, fair enough. I thought it was funny.
But that's fine. So we're in
You
premiere
like
movies.
you like World War II? Yeah. Well, just so you know, you're a Republican.
Wow. So okay. Well, we have to rate that. What do you think?
Head nod across the room. I didn't think it was. I didn't bust out laughing a lot, but it was good.
I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go with that. The head
Okay.
nod, it's
See,
fine.
there you go.
It's not great, but it's fine.
All right,
Alright.
sweet.
All right. What do you got? I got 3 more.
You got 3?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know what I watched.
Okay.
Okay,
well-
just kidding. I'll start with Gran Turismo.
Oh, you watched Gran
Yeah, I
Turismo.
told you I watched it.
No,
Yeah, I
well,
watched it.
fine. None of mine are theater movies this week.
Oh, okay. Well, I had meant to and had it on my list to go watch 2 additional theater movies.
Okay.
That was on my list, but I just hadn't gotten there. It's just been crazy with
Yeah.
work and everything else. So my apologies. Like I have Strays on my list to go watch, as
Uh-huh.
well as
Equalizer.
Equalizer 3 is on my list.
We gotta go see that.
So and then this week I'm going to make time for tomorrow night to go see Hunting in Venice.
Oh,
Even though
nice.
you have no interest in those type of movies,
Yeah.
me that's a big movie for me.
Yeah.
I love those whodunit movies. So
Nice.
it's gonna be him trying to figure out if the haunting is real.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
It's not gonna
That's
be.
fine. That's
It'd
fine.
be crazy if it was though, wouldn't it?
All right. Well, hit me with this Gran Turismo.
So Gran Turismo, based off a true story, early 2000s,
Right.
where they basically say, "Hey, we're gonna have a competition to see if real people who play the game Gran Turismo at the time, I want to say PS3,
Yeah, probably.
can actually race in real life." So they basically he has to go. He plays a game. It's the top like 8 scores across the world.
Right.
Top 10 scores or whatever across the world on a track. He gets in, and then it's like a competition show on with Nissan,
Okay.
who basically I guess it was like a real competition show at some point.
Right.
And they basically whoever they race real cars and stuff, and it's good because I'll get to that in a second. But and then the guy wins. Then he becomes a real driver, and then he has to qualify to be a real driver, and then he has to win.
Right.
So it's got David Harborough in it.
Yes.
I don't know the kid's name who plays him, but
Stranger Things.
he was fine, and it's got
Hellboy and all
it's
that.
got Elf, the guy who from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Whatever his name is, I forget. One of those guys. So all right, so let's get into it a little bit. First of all, pacing was really good in the movie. I thought they didn't spend too much time on the competition show, which you thought that was going to be the bulk.
Right.
In my thought, I was like, "Oh shit, it's going to be basically about this."
Well,
it's
yeah,
not.
because in the trailer they show him doing all
Yeah,
the
you thi-
running around the track.
It's
and
like
throwing up and
it's like
shit.
maybe 15 minutes of
Oh,
the
wow.
movie.
Okay.
So and it's like a 2.5 hour movie.
Jesus.
And so I like the pacing because it's like, hey, here's the setup of him being good at, only good at this. His dad was a professional soccer player. His brother's good at soccer. His
Okay.
dad to think this is a pipe dream. He should let it go. And they set that up, and then he gets in the competition, and his dad
Right.
still thinks he's not going to win, and then he wins, and then it's like, hey, now you've got to be better at driving, and then he gets that relationship with David Harborough. All fantastic. I thought the pacing was good, the acting was good. A couple of the younger kids acting
Okay.
A little rough.
Okay.
A little rough.
A little rough.
But the main kid did a great job. David Harbour, awesome like always. I mean, the guy just knocks it out the park, whatever he's in.
Yeah, most of the time.
He was funny, and he was kind of the crew chief, so I enjoyed him a lot. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie for the most part. Now there is some controversy with this movie.
Okay.
Did you hear about this?
What's the controversy?
So the controversy is, and I'll kind of explain it because I had to look it up. So essentially, he is racing down a track.
Okay.
He's coming up a hill, right?
All right.
And when the hill crests, it's not like a hill, but it's like it's just like he's coming around the bend. It's like a short little hill. When he crests, he's going so fast, and a gust of wind comes in and catches his car, and he basically becomes an airplane.
Nice.
And he's going 200 whatever, 50
kilometers,
whatever, and he flies up. It turns, boom, it crashed into the stands, and it kills someone.
Okay.
And it hurts a bunch of people, and it kills someone.
Okay.
And so he has to deal with that. That's like a big part of the movie.
Right.
So the controversy is that one, they never mention the person's name.
Right.
I think they think that it would be disrespectful to be like, this guy is the guy who died, and blah blah blah. No matter how you deal with it, it's almost impossible to deal with it right. Let me just say that.
Okay.
No matter what you do, how you deal with it, when someone dies, that family is not going to be happy how you deal with it.
Of course not.
Unless you like make him look like a Superman.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he took that tire and threw it, and then he saved a baby, and then he got hit with kryptonite, then he died.
Oh,
Like not to minimize that guy's death,
Right.
but there's no way you're going to do it right. We're the family's going to do it justice. So just get that out of the way.
Okay.
But the biggest controversy is the timeline. So they basically say that this is before he wins his big win.
Okay.
At the Le Mans 24 or whatever. 24 hours out Le Mans. 24 hours out Le Mans, which means 3 drivers race for 24 hours straight.
Wow.
So your team is 3 drivers, and you guys all have to rotate in, and it's a 24-hour. It's a one-day race, basically 1 24-hour day.
That's crazy.
And so they use it as the motivation for him to go back to racing, and then to participate in that, and then they place 3rd, which is insane because they have all these professional teams, and they use all 3. They use him and then 2 of the drivers from the show.
Oh, nice.
And so you think that happened? He got hurt. Took him a couple years or a year or whatever to get better. It did that. That's not what happened.
He did it.
He had won that already.
Yeah.
It was 2 years after that he killed someone.
Okay.
So there was like, well, you're kind of using that person's death to motivate him when in real life, he wasn't motivated by that death.
Right.
So for me personally, I was like, I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, it's a movie. I mean,
No, based on a true story is ever 100% accurate.
this isn't a documentary. This is a
No,
movie.
it's a movie.
Yeah.
And I get what they're coming from, but at the same time, it's just like, they got to put some drama in it.
Of course.
But overall, I rambled a lot on that, but overall,
Fine.
good movie. I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
I thought it was. I think you would actually enjoy it. I know you said you don't think you would like it. I think you would actually enjoy it.
I'm gonna wait till it comes out.
Yeah, but I think you'd like it because it's got enough gaming stuff in it,
Yeah.
and it's got some cool motivations, and the girly love story isn't too blech, which sometimes it can be.
Right.
And so yeah, I would give it. I give it a high 5 for sure. I enjoyed it a lot.
Impressive.
All right, what do you got? What do you got for B flicks, bud?
I have. So, you are not invited to my bar mitzvah.
Oh, this is crazy. This is the Adam Sandler
Yes.
where
His
his
whole
real
family.
daughters and family actually play.
I mean, it's.
Is it a whole family or just the daughters?
Oh no, it's his wife. His wife is playing.
Oh, okay.
His wife plays the mother to his actual daughter's best friend.
Oh, okay.
But
But his daughters play his
both
daughters.
of his daughters play
Play
his
his
daughters. Yep.
Okay, go ahead. What would you, I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to. So what do you think?
I will tell you, it doesn't feel like Adam Sandler movie. It's not as funny. It's more about the drama. It's
Yeah, he kind of plays like a dick almost, doesn't he?
No, he's not. He's barely in it.
Oh, okay.
Adam
It's more about the girls.
It's all about the girls.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Word on the street is the girls do a good job for not being actresses.
his daughter is very good.
Yeah.
His older daughter, which is playing the older sister, she's in it, but she's like the cool older sister.
So it's more about the younger child who's she the older daughter. I'm assuming already had
Mhm.
Well, do girls have bar mitzvahs?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the older daughter's already had, and now it's the little
Yes.
younger daughter's bar mitzvah time.
Yeah. It's her turn. She's gotta do her line from their Bible,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so she has to do that. And her best friend, she knows about Adam Sandler's daughter likes this guy at
Her
her
best
school.
friend, and she looks like she's mixed, right? Is that I've seen the commercial? She's like mixed,
I don't think
it's
so.
like darker skin.
Nope.
No.
Nope. So there's drama between the two, Adam Sandler's youngest daughter and her friend, because um, there's this guy that she likes, and her friend starts dating him, and so it's just it's more like a teenage girl drama movie,
Okay.
and it's not what I thought I was gonna get.
Okay.
I still enjoyed it,
Okay.
but
So you think it'd be more enjoyable for like a early 20s person?
maybe not like
Oh, like
15,
teen.
15,
Okay, so
16.
like 16, 17. Okay.
But yeah, not what I expected from
Okay.
Adam Sandler movie, but still pretty good.
Good for him.
I would say Knuckle Bump.
Nice. Good
Knuckle
for
Bump.
him.
It was good. I think it's only like hour 45.
Oh, okay. So
somewhere around
it's not a big commitment then.
No.
Nice.
So definitely worth watching.
All right.
My second movie is I watched Vacation Friends 2.
Oh.
This is pretty much
I heard it wasn't as good as the first one.
so same cast as the first one, except for you got Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
And you have a Ronnie Chang in it.
Okay.
He's from
I like Ronnie.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
SNL.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that John Cena has the sequel curse. He cannot make a sequel that lives
it's
up to the
good.
first one.
Yeah. It tries to be the first movie, and just he tries to push the envelope a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit the
Okay.
same things. I think the first one's really funny because you have the dynamic of them, the two groups.
Little Rel and
one is real straight laced, and the other is wild.
right, and you've already set up the dynamic already going into
Yeah.
to number 2. You're like, okay, well, what's new?
And there's not much new to it besides the father, Steve Buscemi, is the father to John Cena's wife's.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so
But it's kind of like the same notes, but
It-
just
it
kind of
is.
different. And you're
It
like,
is.
okay, well, we've read this story,
Yeah.
Okay. I get
so
what you're saying.
you got the other people, the other group besides John Cena's group, they want to take John Cena and his wife on honeymoon.
Okay.
What John Cena and them don't know is that he's having a business meeting as well on this where they're going. So John Cena, they're wild and everything, so he wants them to be nice while he tries to get this business venture to go through. And craziness ensues. The dad's a thief and owes money to this drug dealer, and it just becomes crazy. But it's just not as funny. But I mean, if you enjoyed the first one, you'll probably enjoy the second one. It just doesn't hit the same notes because it's nothing new. I'll probably give this one. It's somewhere between a Knuckle Bump and a Glance Across the Room. But yeah, interesting to say the least.
Okay.
Do you have any other movies?
What did you give it?
I just told you.
Oh, sorry. I missed that part.
I said that somewhere between a Knuckle Bump and a Glance Across the Room.
Okay.
In between there.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Okay, so I went in yesterday. Me and the wife watched The Little Mermaid, the new one.
Interesting.
It's on Disney Plus now. I have an issue.
Hey,
What?
don't be racist.
I'm not being racist.
You racist piece of shit. Were you about to say that that she needs to be a ginger?
I did not.
You racist
I was
piece
not
of shit.
going to
You
say
all heard it.
I was going to say that.
I don't like to say this about my brother, and we're from the South, and we sometimes get labeled as racist, as bigots, rednecks, honkies, crackers, mayonnaise lovers, and when he brings up The Little Mermaid, I get nervous, and I just hope that as we move into this review, that Trey really realizes that these are two white cisgendered males on a podcast, and we can't be pushing the envelope. And I just give him a little leeway, and it's how you're brought up,
Yeah.
and you can't change that, and I'm just fingers crossed here. Okay, back to the show.
So the color of the girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
No. I actually think Halle Bailey is actually pretty good.
Excuse me,
It's Halle Bailey, right?
Halle Berry.
I didn't think it was that. I thought it was.
It sure is,
Okay.
bitch.
Well, anyways, I think she does a good job. I think her voice is she's got a beautiful voice. The songs are good. I was hoping they were gonna do all the songs from the original movie, and they do all the songs. They actually add a couple. There's 3 songs that they add. There's actually a 4th one that didn't make the cut for the movie, but I find the movie almost unnecessary. Like it's not gonna be better than the original, and some like I don't like when like realistic animals talk. I think it works for me in an animated movie because they tend to give animated animals humanistic features, like their faces
Yeah,
in animals tend to look
and it
human.
yeah, it's weird, right? Because it's like you have to go either all in on one or the other.
Right.
So you either have to be super realistic, where their mouths move, and you're just like, okay,
And that's what they did with this.
okay, and they didn't go like Lion King, where they were kind of realistic.
No, it literally looked like a real fish was talking.
Like,
And it was big, and it was like just talking English.
did the crab have a Jamaican accent?
He did. He is not as good as the animated one.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming the guy might be dead, maybe that did the original.
Don't fuck that up.
But what?
No, I said don't fuck that up. Don't tell someone died, Trey.
Well, I'm assuming it was made in the 80s.
Okay.
Well, check it. I don't know.
Go ahead, keep talking.
But,
So fish, the animals were weird.
Yeah, I had an issue with that. And I don't know. I mean, Melissa McCarthy, who played the evil sea witch,
Ursula.
Ursula. She's okay. She seems to be having a lot of fun with it,
Okay.
but she hasn't played evil well.
All right, Trey. He died just 2 years ago.
Okay, well I was right then. All right, perfect.
Just saying.
Uh,
Sebastian, let's give him his credit. Sebastian E. Wright.
okay.
So
Okay. So, I mean, you know what you're getting. It's just a live action version of the animated movie.
right.
I don't think like Flounder and is like as fun as he is in the animated, but the seagull is played by Aquafina.
Okay.
And she's a lot of fun. And they add like a rap song that she does in this movie, which I found that to be cool.
Okay.
And fun, but I still think it's just not necessary. I mean, I really don't need to see every animated movie that
Turned
came
into
out in like the 80s and 90s become live action films.
Just so you know,
Yeah,
they fuck Hercules up.
yeah, they will.
I'm going to lose my shit.
They will. Somehow, some way, they will screw it up.
Well, they screwed up Milan.
No, that's not Mulan. That's Mulan.
Mulan, whatever. They screwed that up.
No, me and Tara call it Mulan because
Mulan,
there's no
'cause it-
singing in it.
Yeah, because
And Mushu's not in it.
it's okay,
Yeah.
Trey. It's okay
Okay.
to make a fun live action movie.
It's true.
It's okay.
I've seen those a couple of times.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah.
Just a few times.
Yeah.
It doesn't just because it's live action doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be serious.
Right.
Like, have you not seen a comedy before? Like,
Right.
there are comedies that are live action, guys.
Right.
Like, you can have Mushu and we want to be more true to the story. Okay, yeah, but then don't fuck you. Don't say Disney's Mulan then.
And call it something else.
You fuck face.
So
if you say this is Disney's Hercules,
Right.
and I get a guy in here who has chest hair,
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch him in the fucking
It's
face.
gonna be like the
If I
Marvel
get-
version of Hercules.
Yeah, if I get fucking guy from Ted Lasso, he's the guy who's playing Hercules,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Yeah.
Insane. If you see him in Ted Lasso, he has his shirt off a few times,
Yeah.
and you see him in you're like, what the fuck happened?
Is he jacked?
You've seen, you saw him. He was in.
Yeah, that's the Marvel version. I'm just.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not gonna be the guy playing him in the animated or the.
I know, but I'm just saying though, you saw him all hairy and fucking
all jacked and shit.
big old forearms and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a blonde hair, silky skin, fucking
Hercules, he's not blonde.
Yes, he is.
No, he's got red hair.
He's got blonde when he's a baby, and it takes it away when he
Yeah.
takes away his power. I'm just saying though,
Yeah.
that that's what I need in my life.
Right.
Okay, and I need I just.
If Pain and Panic aren't in this goddamn movie,
And they're not fucking. If it's not Pete Davidson and like and Seth Rogen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
If Pete Davidson doesn't play the fucking tall, skinny fucking devil
that's
dude,
Panic.
and Seth Rogen doesn't play the fat
Pain.
one, then I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Yeah.
And if fucking I'll tell you right now,
Yeah.
if Danny DeVito
Yeah.
is not the little fucking horn dude, what's his name?
I don't remember.
Whatever. If he's not that good,
Yes.
we're fighting.
Hephaestus?
We're Hephaestus, whatever.
Is that what it is?
I'm fucking fighting somebody.
All right.
Okay, it is a wrap. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's have I don't know who's.
What are you fan casting all these?
I'm doing it right now. Fuck you. And then you know what? Let's do. You know what? You know who'd be a decent love interest?
Who's that?
Cause she's all super mellow, dramatic and shit. Fucking what's her name from the office from Parks and Rec? The girl. Fuck me in the butt.
I will not.
Fuck me in the butt. Try.
I'm not doing that.
Put it in my butt.
I want it to be Ahsoka.
Oh, Rosario Dawson.
Yes.
She's not mopey enough.
Yeah, but it's.
Aubrey Plaza. Aubrey Plaza could play, Meg.
Okay.
I'm just saying. And as far as Hercules go, he's got to be muscle bound.
Yeah.
He's got to be fucking cool.
John Cena.
No, he's not goody two shoe enough.
Damn.
It could be.
Who do you know that's a big guy that's like big and buff like that?
They're gonna have to find somebody.
Oh well.
They're gonna have to find somebody.
As long as it ain't the that Hercules movie where it was the.
The fucking.
No, the Rock one was fun. The one that came out at the same time that
was in
it was a
3D?
model. It was a model.
Yeah, that fucking sucked.
That was
And let's be
trash.
honest here. We're rock guys. We
Yeah.
are rock guys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Trey.
Yeah.
You can say that movie was fun all you want.
Yeah.
That movie blows dick.
Well, that's okay. That's what you think. I
yeah,
like it.
that movie
I
blows.
watched it a bunch of times.
And he's getting that work right now too.
Who? Rock?
The Rock.
What
Yeah.
do you do?
Social media. He's getting that work with the
I-
whole Maui thing.
Oh, doing the movie? Or
No,
the fires.
the fires, dude. He went on that little Instagram post with Oprah
Yeah.
and asked everyone to donate to the little cause, and everyone's like, "Hey,
Why
fuck
don't
faces."
You give the money.
Yeah, you guys are both. One of you's a billionaire, and the other one's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Why don't you fuck faces give some money?
Yeah.
Your houses were just fine.
Yes.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Was not a smart move on his part.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Yeah.
Neither was Black Adam for him either. But you know what?
We talked about this. We are not huge haters on Black Adam.
We're
around
not.
here.
We're not. But people are.
Yeah, well, that's because they're stupid. And they don't give it a chance. Though the animation of the fucking that devil dude was just atrocious.
So.
All right, let's get
Anyway, let me finish.
Anywho,
In the end, if you enjoy the animated one, you'll
Under
enjoy
the
this.
sea.
You got that
everything's
song.
better
I-
when you're
but-
wearing a sweater.
But if I had to rate it, I would probably say it's probably a knuckle bump. It's fine.
Oof.
It's not great. But yeah,
All right,
that's all I got.
good stuff here. I
All
think
right.
that's everything, huh?
Flashback time, baby.
It's the time for a flashback.
Take your time.
There's
son.
a
Time to
movie
flash. Oh,
that
God.
we watched in the past. You could say we were on our ass. It's a flashback.
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 Alrighty.
We didn't record that, so the song next time will be different. So
Maybe.
maybe.
We're just gonna keep going.
All right,
All right, here we go.
all right, Brandon, give me what you got.
Don't look at my phone, bitch.
I can't. I'm not gonna look at your phone.
Cheating ass whore.
Just play the shit. Is that loud? Oh, that's nice. That's good.
This is the story of Stanley Ipkiss.
Stanley
You
Ipkiss.
are the nicest guy.
You should have just already got it.
His job is at the bank.
You're 40 minutes late. That's
mask.
the same as stealing.
All right, here we go.
That wasn't bad. That
Wasn't bad. 21 minutes.
21 seconds?
Nope, minutes.
I don't think that. You're not gonna get mine. I'm ready for this.
See, do you see how mine has talking?
Yeah.
And half the time you do them,
Mine are always like. Ah! From New Line Cinema. Oh my! She thought she could get away.
Stephen Tucci. Who the fuck is that? Dave Sickes. In. Do. It's not that movie. Like, fuck off. All right, sorry, real quick. Mask. Such a 90s fucking movie. It is just the I do a lot of Ace Ventura on here. I don't know why, but
Who doesn't love Ace Ventura?
Jesus Christ, what a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
It is so good. The sequels to that movie are so bad. But that actual movie, really fantastic. The the moringa that he does with the police,
Yes.
so fucking funny. So funny. And then the when he dies, he gets shot. Tell Teresa love her. Fucking just awesome. I love. I'll turn that all the way down. I love that movie so much. There's some slow parts. Cameron Diaz in that movie.
Smoking?
Oh my
Cameron Diaz.
God!
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
In that movie though,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Watch the movie. It's on the Max.
Okay.
Great movie. Fucking great movie.
We're ready.
Just prime Jim Carrey.
Ooh, good.
Great movie. Great movie. Okay. All right. Here we go. And we'll go watch it. Okay. All right. Here we go. In a world.
There's only one way out of this chamber, and that's down the pipe.
God damn it! Isn't it this goddamn scary movie?
Come on, Brandon. You got this.
The Cave.
Not the cave.
Sorry, you have to calm down.
Oh, it's the cliff. It's the spelunking one, and it's
Come on. You got
Fuck!
this.
It's fuck. Oh God! I know it. Descent.
Hey!
Yes, my dick. Oh fuck! You feel that?
All right, Brandon. It only took you double the time it took me.
Fuck you.
44 seconds.
Did you hear that?
40.
You have to go down the pipe. Relax, Laura.
From New Line Cinema.
Yeah, what the fuck, you Trey? Mine's like, Stanley Ipkiss is a banker. Oh, and he's so kind.
So,
Fuck you. He finds a mask,
all right.
and he's green, and it's got Jim Carrey, and you're like, the mask.
So
Fuck you, Trey.
this lady loses her husband in a car accident, and her daughter.
She probably deserved it.
They join back up to do as Brandon said, spelunking in. They go in this cave, and one of her friends tells them they're going to one cave, and they go to a different cave, and it's one that hasn't been explored yet. They go into the cave, and there's these monsters in the cave.
Yep.
And they start killing them, and one by one. All that's left in the cave that's left from the spelunking group is a girl. Is the main girl.
Yeah.
She gets out of it.
When this girl meets caves.
And the sad part is the second movie. We got to go back to those caves to find if there's any survivors.
Yeah. Well, guess
Who the fuck's watching that?
Yeah.
But
Isn't she about to get out? And right when she's about to get out, at the end, that they pull her back.
I think so.
Isn't that like what happens at
in
the
the
very
second
end?
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's so it's getting around that time. We're gonna get to the Halloween season pretty quick. So we decided we'd watch that, and it's okay. It's honestly, I'm not really into the scary movies,
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
but the wife is into it. I'm not into those movies.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch.
I don't like that. I don't like Shaun of the Dead.
You're a bitch.
I know. I guess I'm just not into those guys.
Mm.
Although I do like the Alien movie they did. Paul.
Paul?
Yeah, it's funny. I like
It's
that
a
one.
scary movie.
All
All right.
So
Watch Descent if you want to be bored.
I mean, it's not boring. It's okay.
Stupid.
It's okay. If you're into
Bunch of
horror
jump
flicks,
scares.
give it a
But-
watch.
Bunch of jump scares.
So the other one that I watched real quick.
The fuck? You don't get two,
I know,
bitch.
but I'm doing it anyways. We watched Blade, the original.
Sweet.
Love that movie.
2 is better than 1.
2 is definitely better, but 1 is prime. Wesley Snipes just beating ass and taking names,
1 is not bad.
being all jacked and shit.
2 is better.
2 is better.
And you don't really have to know much to just jump in number 2.
Right, of course.
So,
He's a
but
fat
2 is
hunter.
so sweet. We got Paul, what's his name?
Who?
Paul Rodman, no, Rodman Paul.
Something
He's the
like
head bull, Hellboy.
that. What? I don't know.
Hellboy.
Oh, Ron Paul.
Is that who's who?
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
He's in that. It's good. Oh, it's got what's his name from Norman from Walking Dead, the crossbow guy. He's in that.
Okay.
You forget that he's in that.
Oh wow. I didn't know
Um,
that.
okay, yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah. So all
The
right.
first one's good too.
Yeah.
The love interest thing is look.
It always is.
Yuck.
But that's it. That's what
That's
we got.
it. You fuck faces. Go
Uh,
follow us on Instagram, Hard to Entertain, Facebook, Hard to Entertain.
And
Fucking keep listening to this bitch. We keep appreciate you.
we are almost up to 400 listens.
Yo, check it out, you little hoe
Keep
ass hoes.
on listening.
Nah, fuck that shit. Hey,
Yeah?
we ending this shit right now. I'm just kidding. Hey, we see you hoes next on Saturday.
No, another week.
The Saturday after that.
Yes. What? Do you have something you're doing that Saturday?
No, at night, but
No.
not during the day.
No, you're
We'll do it
good.
first thing.
We're good.
So we got a couple movies we're gonna watch. We're gonna see the theaters. Then
Yeah.
we're gonna get into it.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all next week, you little slut bags.
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
It's a movie.
Press the right button. Fuck you guys.
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.